Fuck you, Kevin. And welcome to the Mod Squad Horror Show. I'm your host this week, Kevin, joined by the funkalicious, fantastic Frankfurter Felix.
What's up? That's what I call my
And
son, actually, Frankfurter.
And we also have the bodacious bodied Brandon.
Ooh, bodacious. I love it.
I like it.
That's what Lloyd Kaufman wrote on my Toxic Avenger poster when I met him
Did he?
in London at the Prince Charles Cinema at a screening, and he signed my poster to the beautiful bodacious Brandon. And it was fucking
love
awesome.
it, man.
Yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
what's up.
Very cool. All right, guys, before we get going any further, we need to take care of the people who take care of us, our sponsors. We have Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Scan that QR code, it'll take you straight to her webpage. Make sure you get yourself a custom skull. They are fantastic. You can get them signed at cons as well. Or go to ScottStrakaArt.com at storeenvy.com or scan the QR code and it'll take you straight to his webpage. He has some great deals. Great deals. All right, guys. Make sure you check out Conversations with the Mod Squad. All you old-time bammers may know the conversation that we are having this week. It is with Ace from Ace Economics. Go ahead and check that out. He has a great show talking about the government and finances, so definitely check that out for sure. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into our trailer. This is The Exorcism.
Yeah, it does.
Forgive me, Father.
No, I tripped out when I seen this. He just did an exorcism movie, no? Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Tragedy.
He
Pope's
did.
Exorcist.
The Pope's Exorcist. Yeah.
You know, what do you think of that? I thought it was okay.
I enjoyed it, and I'm honestly looking forward to this one too.
Another
This
Shudder.
looks
I haven't
pretty-
seen this trailer.
Shudder has been producing some good ones.
Have you forgotten what kind of movie we're making?
Better than Blumhouse.
Set. Action.
Lord have mercy.
All kinds of messed up stuff happened when they were making movies like
Them's
The
fine.
Omen or The
Felix.
Exorcist. And the guy your dad replaced?
Yeah, I love it. Revolves around an exorcism movie
All right.
being cursed.
Kind
Brilliant.
of like what happened in, was it in Poltergeist that apparently was cursed?
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Okay, all right.
Why does Russell Crowe now look like he could be Stingray's dad from Cobra Kai?
He does.
you're blacking out again.
Wait, he's not?
What is it this time?
This is something.
Did you see that guy is going to be playing Chris Farley in a biopic?
Yeah, I did.
He's off his mind.
I did.
Stingray, yeah.
He's erratic. Father, what do I do?
I was saved.
They say that
Believe
Chris Farley doing that,
it could happen again.
the skit he did with Patrick Swayze, it's the one that threw him
The
over the
Chippendales.
top. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some gnarly shit in
Not
this
worth
trailer.
saving. And you know it.
I know you're afraid.
I need to do that to my back. It feels like it needs to be.
Me too.
Fucking Kevin.
It's all
I
right
can't
to
go
be
that
afraid.
far back.
Have faith.
I can barely even straighten my
He will
back.
protect his children. When it happens,
Oof.
run.
Oh shit, it's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks pretty dope.
Yeah, we've been getting quite a few Exorcist type movies lately, but honestly, that
Songs are
one
good.
still got my attention. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Russell Crowe is just a great actor in general. So yeah, I love that. All right, guys, we are going to go into some horror news. We have Dan Stevens and Al Pacino starring in exorcism horror movie The Ritual. Al
Another
Pacino,
exorcism movie.
guys. Al Pacino.
Yeah, getting into horror. Well, I mean, he did do The Devil's Advocate with
That is
Keanu Reeves
true.
years ago, where he played the devil, and that's a fantastic movie. So, um, yeah,
Yeah,
looking forward
but
to
it's
that. And
hard.
Dan
I can
Stevens is
see
good
him as
too,
the
though.
devil. I can see him as the
Yeah.
devil, but man, the exorcism. We'll see.
I see him as probably the priest. Dan
I can
Stevens,
see that.
hot commodity right now. He was just
Yeah.
in Godzilla X Con, Abigail, and the
Abigail. Yeah.
upcoming Cuckoo. And this is done by XYZ Films, and the director is going to be David, like we said. And it's based on a true story. So maybe it is like
Mm,
off
Oh,
of
okay.
the Poltergeist, like I was saying.
mm.
Like,
Yeah, very well. Could be.
Be keeping an eye on this one.
Definitely. All right, how about The Invisible Man 2 with Elizabeth Moss and Blumhouse are developing a sequel to the 2020 film. This movie's gonna suck. I'm just saying.
Really?
just
I
wait.
don't think so. I really enjoyed the
Did you
first
see the
one. I
first
thought
one?
it
It
was.
was
Yeah. Have you
I
seen?
just like shitting on Blumhouse. I
oh,
just like shitting on
Oh,
Blumhouse.
oh,
Yeah.
because it's Blumhouse, just to get a rise out of Felix.
Yeah.
No, I was extremely surprised with the way they were able to do the first one with
Modern
a
Lies.
like tech horror type of thriller, Um, yeah, so
You
I'll
should
I'll
see
be
it,
watching
Kevin.
the sequel.
I believe you would like it.
Yeah,
The first one,
yeah, I think you
I
would
will.
if you
too. It's more
haven't.
of a thriller. It has some really, really cool scenes in it. Yeah, they did a good job with that one.
The Invisible
Just check
Man.
it
I
out.
might have to check it out.
The budget was only 7 million, and it made over 144 million. So why it hasn't been made already? Who
Yeah,
knows? But
right.
yeah,
And
Blumhouse
Elizabeth Moss,
and
Moss is huge too.
her production company,
Yeah.
Love and Something Pictures, they're both going to do it. So she's got her hands in the bucket. And the reason why they say it's been so long, it's because they want to get it right. They don't want just a generic sequel. So I like that too.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right. How about Happy Death Day 3? Jessica Roth remains hopeful for a sequel, just waiting for the studios to sign off. So, I know that the Happy Death Days have been very popular.
Yeah.
So, I'm curious to see how this one's going to turn out.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job with horror comedy with these two. I loved the first one and the stuck in a time loop trope. They did a really good job with that one, and the
What did you
killer's
think of the
mask is fun
second
too.
one?
I mean, it was a good sequel. It was,
It went like
it's hard to.
its little tweak to it. I don't want to do spoiler, but
Yeah. No,
what'd you think of the spin?
they were smart with it.
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought
that's
so
why
too.
it's been a while and they haven't done a third one yet, is they're trying to do something different again. And I'm hopeful for a third one. I really enjoyed these movies.
Same here.
All right. How about two new Evil Dead movies now in the works with Sebastian Vanacek and Francis Galuppi directing? Um, these Evil Dead movies, man. I know the last one that came out, there was a lot of, I don't know if I want to say controversy, but I know a lot of people kind of got like sick watching this movie. It
Oh,
was
the one
As you
with
very,
the
should,
very,
yeah,
yeah,
as
it
you
was
should,
very, very
watching an
Evil
graphic.
Evil
Dead
Yeah,
Dead movie.
Rises.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I love it. I think and from what I've read, they're doing it's a lot of standalone stuff, like different
yeah.
locations, different
but
casts,
the book's
and
gonna
not
be the
not
one that's
trying
jumping around,
to.
right?
Right, yeah, and not trying to have it be direct sequels. I think this is a great way for,
Yeah,
directors to do their own thing. Especially like some up and coming horror directors. This is a great way for them to get their foot in the door. And yeah, I love Evil Dead, so the more the merrier. I think it's great that they're doing two, like two more at a time. That's awesome.
Right.
yeah. Don't quote me on it, but I think the first one was made. I mean, Evil Dead Rises. I'm sorry, is made for like 19 million, and it made 174.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it makes more than double its budget, it's made money. And this one
I think
for sure
I
did.
think horror right now, especially most horror is fairly low budget, and I've been reading a lot of stuff. Horror movies, especially, have been saving the theater industry.
Yeah,
That's what's been making the most money. compared to what its budget is and how much it's actually been making, horror has been killing it at the box office. And I think we're just going to continue to see that trend as long as they keep putting out good shit, because they've been putting out some really good shit recently.
Yeah, I don't know. The box office is struggling a lot in a
Yeah,
lot of areas compared to the past. Yeah,
sure.
I don't know how long it's going to be before a lot of these movie theaters go under, to tell you the truth. Especially with the rise of streaming. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
think I wouldn't be surprised to see like a AMC or Cinemark streaming service to where you can watch movie new releases at home coming
At
out
home.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and something else
You
I've
know,
been seeing, a lot of these theaters have been getting into like the merchandising stuff, like with
yeah,
the
the
popcorn
popcorn
buckets,
buckets
but
giving you a reason to
also
go.
the gear, the shirts and stuff. A lot of
Mhm.
them have like little like kiosks set up, and they've been doing everything they can to try and make money. But yeah, I think you're right. Seeing like an AMC or Regal or Cinemark streaming service probably isn't too far
I'd
off.
pay for that.
Uh,
I would pay for
yeah,
that for sure.
Same
I
here.
would
We're
definitely
big
yeah,
pay for
movie
that.
people here too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, my local theater, if you bought a shirt, they don't do it anymore. But if you bought a shirt, you walked and you went in with it, like wearing it, you would get a free small popcorn.
New Sleepy Hollow movie in the works from director Lindsay Anderson Beer. I'm excited for this one. I love Sleepy Hollow. I love the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
yeah.
I think this
I do
is
too.
great. The Johnny Depp one I think was
It's
fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just love the. I've always been intrigued with the Headless Horseman and Sleepy Hollow. So to me, I would go see this one right here.
My favorite was the cartoon back in the day. Me and my brother loved that cartoon. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, I think it is, back in the late
Yeah.
80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the TV show is real popular too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow was a really fun show, especially the first few seasons of it. The last season wasn't that great. It definitely fell off. But yeah, I'm definitely going to give this one a chance. The Lindsay Anderson Beer, she did the more recent Pet Cemetery Bloodlines that they
Oh, she put
did.
a
It was
lot of
like
work.
the
That was pretty
prequel
good.
one. Yeah, that was actually pretty good for a prequel, the one with David Duchovny. So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out for this one.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, we're gonna move right into our next horror rewind. Mary Lou Prom Night 2. Brandon.
So, Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2 was made in 1987. This was written by Ron Oliver, directed by Bruce Pittman. It was actually written and filmed as The Haunting of Hamilton High. The title was changed to Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2 by the Samuel Goldwyn Company, who
I
purchased it and
remember that.
decided to market it as a sequel to Prom Night, which was made in 1980 with Jamie Lee Curtis. The similarities to the original Prom Night are the name of the high school, Hamilton High, and then the line, "It's not who you go with, it's who take you home," or "who takes you home." Those lines, those similarities were actually coincidental. It wasn't intended to be connected to
Yeah.
the original Prom Night. But anyways, in Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, it stars Lisa Schrage as Mary Lou Maloney, and it's got the awesome Michael Ironside in this movie as well. 30 years after her accidental death at her 1957 senior prom, the tortured spirit of prom queen Mary Lou Maloney returns to seek revenge. And here is the
Here's the
trailer.
trailer.
She took the keys to my Cadillac car, jumped in my kitty,
you seen Mary Lou?
she drove apart.
She went behind the stage with Cooper.
All right, let's hear it for Mary Lou Maloney, the 1957 Hamilton High prom queen.
Never mind the stupid cape on head, just give me the crown.
This year, someone special is coming back.
My mom's
to
name's Mary
Hamilton
Lou.
High for
Her
prom
mom's
night.
name's Mary Lou. My
Mary Lou
sister's
Maloney.
name's Mary Lou. And my niece's name is.
She's been dead for 30
Back in the day
years.
when
Now
this came
she's
out,
going to
we made a
use
big deal
Vicky's
about it.
body
That's her name.
to get her their crown back.
Morning, prom queen.
Only nominated, not the winner.
Not yet.
Yeah, this is a
Mary Lou
really fun
has come back.
80s slasher. Some really cool makeup effects.
You came with me.
She will enter your body and possess you.
See you later.
Yeah, definitely look.
Oh, it's very 80s, but in the best way.
Queen Hopeful bites the big one.
Cracking up. Smack that hoe!
I don't know what's happening to me.
She's dead.
Dad, you know something about this, don't you?
Sucker.
No. See you later, alligator.
Mary Lou is a very horny ghost in this movie.
They're playing our song.
I'm guessing there's a lot of
Hello, Mary Lou.
rated R
Prom night
segments,
2.
not for kids.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. This is definitely
Trailer.
This was definitely a late night treat in the 80s and 90s when it was released. Joe Bob actually showed this on the last drive-in. He had some great segments about this movie, and Darcy the Mail Girl dressed up as Mary Lou, which was pretty great. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, highly recommend it. And it's one you don't actually have to watch the first one to enjoy the second one because they have
Wasn't even.
virtually zero ties whatsoever. It's a very different movie than Prom Night, but it's a lot
Those
of
are
fun.
always the
It
best
has
ones. Those
yeah, it
those are
has
always the best ones.
it has its cult following for sure. But yeah, check it out. It's a good one.
All right, guys, as we start to come to a close, make sure you check out the Mod Squad Network community on Facebook. Make sure you check out all the other shows affiliated with the Mod Squad Network. We have Back to the Retro Review. We have The Last Podcast You'd Want. We have the Daily Dank. We have The Asylum with Harley. We also have a bunch of other shows here on the Mod Squad Network. We have the movie show, we have the horror show, we have the gamer show, we have conversations with the Mod Squad, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. All right, guys, that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad Horror Show. So for Brandon and Felix, I am Kevin saying, if you don't kill me again, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.
Yes.